it all across Western Kansas in the WKLL tournament. In this gym is the main gym. We'll have the number 2 versus number 7, Northern Valley. It comes into with a 10-2 record versus Triplains-Brewster at 2-8.
Welcome to the first round.
And let's go after your starters.
High school boys tournament. The starters for tonight's game
for Triplains-Brewster.
Number 11, a 6-foot junior.
A 6-foot junior, number 11, Carson Schmidt. For Northern Valley, they'll go with the freshman. He stands 6 foot tall, Gavin Tallheim. For Triplains-Brewster, the Titans, a 6'1 junior, number 15, Nick Czar. For Northern Valley, the 6'1 floor general, a junior, Kenton Tallheim. For the Titans, number 21, a 6'2 sophomore, Leo Hickert. For Northern Valley, the athleticism all on display for this 6-foot junior. Where's number 24, Jeremiah Hansen? A 6-foot junior for the Titans. Where's number 34, Ben Peterson? And a 6'3 junior, Drew Skimper at number 33. And the big man on campus, the 6'6 senior, number 45, Barack Wolf. Northern Valley counters with their big man, the 6'3", number 35 tonight in your program, Foster Brands. Officials, as you see them there, you got to get a better shot of those. Those guys deserve it. Left to right, we'll go Jim and Logan and Josh. Those guys will be the men in the stripes here tonight as they smile for the camera. And here we go. Ready to go.
That's right.
They have a good time here.
Well, they're one of the best crews in the state, and they're going to let them play ball tonight, and this is going to be decided by the teams, not by the refs.
Kenton Tallheim and big man Brock Wolf are going to tee it up as Logan Katz goes in, hits a whistle, and we are underway. One by the Titans. He'll get it back over to Schmidt, and now goes to Hickert up top. Brock Wolf stands with it 30 feet away from the basket. And now they'll go against the man-to-man. They'll put it to Brock Wolf. They'll go inside to Peterson. He will score around Skimper. 2-0 Titans.
You really like that start if you're a Titans fan, feeding the ball inside to Peterson. And he didn't hesitate there. He took it right at the defender. Good, nice basket there underneath.
Brands inside out. Tallheim's 3 on the way. Bottoms! And a walking call will be called in the corners. One too many steps.
And we're seeing that full court pressure on display the very first time it's utilized right there, creating that turnover.
Tallheim loads up, fires again, connects again.
Oh, boy. 2 for 2, and it hasn't even been a minute of game yet, Clint.
He is ready to rock and roll, and this one is poked away by Gavin Tallheim. Goes off the leg of Schmidt. Good call there by Jim, and it's going to be a turnover. So Northern Valley starts hot with 2 from Tallheim. Little brother almost said, give me one. Kenton thought about a heat check and will go to Hansen up high. Gavin will fire his 3 away, just a touch long. Schmidt with the rebound. And he's chased down from the outside. 3-pointer in the corners on the way, no good for Czar. And it'll be out of bounds off of Gavin Tallheim. The Titans get it back.
Off of Drew Skimper's face. It surprised him. It came straight down off the rim and hit him in the head.
They feed Wolf inside. He tries to turn and find a
Skimper
teammate.
makes up for it there and pokes that ball away.
Hansen gave it to Czar and then took it back. Tallheim will hit that heat check button, and he will cash it. 3 for 3, a minute and a half into this one. You're going to want to get a hand in
his face.
9-0 or 9-2. Here's Gavin with a steal. His shot no good, and a rebound and a fight for it, and a jump ball is called. It'll stay here with Huskies.
And, you know, there's a lot of players on Northern Valley's roster that can put up points and put them up in a hurry. But when Kenton Tallheim is rolling,
they better find him.
He is like the engine and the catalyst of this offense.
I said they better find him. He was going to heat check one. This one was just long, but they'll get another opportunity. Hansen hesitates and tries to go to the rim, but scared of the big man Brock Wolf. He's the big bad wolf inside. Dribbled it off his leg.
The Titans did do a better job there challenging Kenton Tallheim in the corner. He almost made it with the hand in his face, but that's what you got to do. You can't just let him sit there and be comfortable. You got to at least apply that pressure and put a hand in his face.
Brands with it now. He'll go to the rim. Challenged there by Brock Wolf. Cleaned up, put back in by Gavin. And
at Hoxie State Insurance in Hoxie and in Winona, and let them ensure a peaceful state of mind.
This time they get it to Wolf on the inbounds, and they'll quickly go up. Hickert has it now. Pump fakes, got Skimper in the air. Now he'll shoot it over the top of him. Rebounded by Czar. Back out to Wolf. His NBA three on the way. Bottoms. The big man stepped back and put a laser through the net.
Yeah, not very often do you find a 6'6" ball player who is also one of the best three-point shooters on their team. But that is the case with Brock Wolf.
Gavin missed that three-pointer just a little short, and here comes the Titans. Into the corner they go to Czar. He'll go baseline right around Gavin. He'll pull up now. It's short with his shot. Rebound cleared by Skimper, and here comes Tallheim. Kenton hesitate, dribble, crossover, step back, and now he'll hit Skimper in transition. Now all the way around. Hansen's three on the way. Long, no good. Hickert with a rebound, and numbers here come for the Titans as they try to squeeze this one to Czar, and it's just out of the reach, and it'll go back to Northern Valley.
You know, I like that the Titans are coming out, and it looks like they're trying to find that other gear of intensity to kind of keep pace with the Huskies shooting so far in this one, and I really like that. They weren't able to connect last two times down the floor with the shot and on the pass there, but you got to keep that intensity up to stay in this ball game early.
Drew Skimper on his first attempt of the game is long, no good. To get back into this one, the Titans need a bucket here. They've got a three-pointer open in the corner, no good. And Brian Bencomo, the senior for Northern Valley, just checked in, had good position, and was fouled. Going over the back was Ben Peterson. Ben's first on the evening. Team first on the evening. Already 3 minutes into this one. Bencomo inside to Skimper. His little floater is no good. Rebound, Wolf. Up into the corner for Czar. Looking for Hickert inside. Now they'll find the trailer. Step back three along for Wolf. No good. Brands has it. Brands will push. The big guy can dribble out there and goes around Wolf and misses the shot short. Here comes Carson. Schmidt tries to drop it in, and Bencomo steps in that passing lane. Now he'll go the other direction, get it up to Hansen, who lays it up with the right hand and scores it. Pace of play definitely favors Northern Valley
thus far.
As another quick turnover is going to lead to a substitution off of Coach Wolf's bench. Into the game, Dylan Webster, a 5'8" sophomore. He wears number 1, and he will play at the top of that 2-3 zone here for the Titans. High post, they'll go to Skimper. Controls it, floats it up over the Czar, and scores.
He's smooth from that mid-range area. Definitely someone you don't want to just allow that space to. And they did a good job. They kind of poked that ball away as it was sticking in his hands, but he gets it back and cashes it in. Hickert with the layup right there for 2 points.
Skimper right here missed his first 2 shots of the game. Probably was fouled on that one by Wolf, but no whistle. And the guy that comes in shooting at about 56% on the year from 2-point land is only 1 for 4.
Yeah, not really. Doesn't really have his touch down in this one. And we talked about it at the start of the girls' game before this. Those freestanding baskets can kind of mess with you sometimes if you're not used to them. And it is just a different feel. It feels kind of like you're shooting into the air a little bit more, perhaps. But I'm sure that he'll get recalibrated and be able to drop those in here before too long.
Substitution in for Northern Valley. Number 20 is a 6-foot senior Kai Cox. now checked into the game. He's got the ball as he dribbles up the sideline, finds Brands. Northern Valley's running and gunning and finding Cox. Now Bencomo with the short jump shot. Oh, Brian Bencomo.
Really good inside-out pass. Bencomo had his feet set, and I'm glad he took that shot because you're not going to find a better one than that all day.
Steal by Hanson as he picked the pocket of Hickert. He'll cross over, and here comes Northern Valley once again. Into the corner for the hot hand of Tallheim. His pull-up jump shot.
That was deep.
Oh,
deep.
buddy.
He had his foot pretty much on the out-of-bounds line, and I think when he let go of that one, he kind of regretted it.
Inside to Wolf at the high post.
Puts the ball on the ground and just fights through, and he gets rewarded with the foul.
Could go against either one of them. Could get Bencomo, could get Brands. We'll find out who it is. It looks like he'll go against Brands.
And that's exactly, if you're Coach Wolf over there in the Titans faithful, that's what you want to see. You want to see him get the ball on the ground and just take it at them because, you know, the depth in this, like Brands and Skimper, are the two bigs for Northern Valley, and if they get into foul trouble, the size drops off quite a bit for Northern Valley over there. And then you have a definite size mismatch with Wolf inside.
And I don't see that Gabe Rudd is over there on the bench.
I don't either.
The next big off the bench for Coach Sides and his crew.
So then it probably drops down and goes to, I guess, Kai Cox, who's playing wing right now.
He's playing. He could play a big or
kind of a hybrid.
Yeah, and they'll go back to Brands, who was fouled on that one. Northern Valley will get it to play underneath. Carson Schmidt was whistled for this. They'll go inside to Brands and knocked away by Schmidt, but it falls into the hands of Skimper, who scores over Czar. 21-8, Northern Valley up with 1:50 to go here in this first quarter. Another steal by the Northern Valley boys as this ball's on the ground, and Peterson is called for the travel. Could have been a foul against Gavin, but going to the ground, he had possession, and then he rolled a little bit. It's an easy travel.
So the game will slow down a little bit here as the Huskies throw it in from out of bounds. Bencomo with the long shot. Those, I think, were on the line, but it was long regardless, but he gets his own rebound.
Nice no-look inside to the top of the key for Skimper.
The classic Drew zone, as you like to call it right there.
It is.
Those 15-foot shots from the elbow.
And a foul goes against Bencomo there, evening the fouls at 2 apiece here in the first quarter. Wolf to put it back down on the ground and score through the contact of Brands, letting them play. Brock Wolf, who's a preferred walk-on at Kansas State to play football in the fall, is a big, big man.
Yeah, you think he's a force of nature right now against these guys. Wait till he gets in that K-State weight room.
He's going to put on a lot of weight. Coach Kleiman and Coach Connor Riley there across
Good basket here from Foster Brands, and they're going to count the bucket. He gets to go to the line and try for another one.
I know.
Sorry to cut you off.
I want to go back into this. I think those guys have stolen a prospect out here in Western Kansas just because he's a Western Kansas kid. This kid's got size, he's got hands, he's got feet. And guess what? When he hits that training table in the weight room, like you said, he's going to have another – you tell me how many pounds they're going to put on him. He's going to play easily at over 300 pounds across the offensive line. Good luck to him next fall.
Pass goes out of bounds, can't be controlled by Zur. Huskies up 16 with 39 seconds left in the first quarter of action.
A hot start by Tallheim, and now it's been all Drew Skimper as he missed that one. And Peterson with the rebound. Numbers coming for Carson Schmidt. They'll go into the corner for Czar, who has to tiptoe it and not tiptoe it tight enough.
Same exact issue they had that last trip down. So they're trying to feed it in to that corner to get something going.
Cox dribbles it across with 15 to go here in the first quarter.
We'll see if they hold for just one shot before the break in action.
They'll go inside to Brands. Pump fakes, goes up and over and through Wolf.
Like you said, they're letting him play here. This pass up to Peterson off the hands, no good.
Game. Northern Valley's coming out with an intensity and apparently laser-like precision for Kenton Tallheim.
Yeah, pretty good start for the junior court general. This is his younger brother right here getting the steal and the foul from Zur to stop him from scoring in transition.
Kenton and his Northern Valley teammates fire out of the guns, putting up 28 in that first quarter, led by Kenton's 4. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 three-pointers. He's looking at another one here, but hesitates, goes into Skimper, has it swatted by the big man.
I don't mind challenging Brock Wolf with that take, as you might get rewarded with the call, but he got all ball there and sent that one the other way.
Hansen hesitates, trailer, 4-3.
And that's honestly maybe the most impressive thing about Drew Skimper's game, as we talk about how he's just extended what we like to call the Drew zone, is his short shooting, and he shoots one of maybe the best percentages in all of 1A basketball, and he's extended that out past the three-point line this year.
Inside they find Peterson for the easy 2, got it around Skimper, put him back on the board.
Good quick passing led to that bucket right there for the Titans.
Gavin now into the corner. They go for Brands. Inside to Skimper. Amongst the trees. And Wolf, we've talked about it over and over, has got himself a little bit of a block party going on.
Yeah, and Schmidt tries to pass that inside right there, but he tries to gather himself with one too many steps, so it's going to be a turnover the other way. We'll see if Drew Skimper keeps trying to shoot that in low, or he keeps sliding up a little bit, maybe going out to the three-point line, not having to deal so much with Brock Wolf.
Kenton Tallheim will go at him, and now they'll bounce pass around him to Skimper and score. You got to attack and then pass just like Tallheim did there.
Yeah, the dribble penetration is huge.
And a blocking foul will go against Jeremiah Hansen. He's got to get just a touch closer into position where he needs to be. And then Stangel ground, right?
Stangel ground is right.
Czar, Hickert, looking for where to go, but he's smothered by another Northern Valley defender.
Had a window of opportunity there to get the ball into Peterson, and that was all Gavin Tallheim just having his clamps on the ball.
The freshman that doesn't play like a freshman. His name, Gavin Tallheim. Welcome to the WKLL tournament, Gavin.
Yeah, he's always, physically been able to play at this level, but just learning that game of high school basketball, it's been really fun to see him develop as the games and season continues on. This one goes off a Wolf last, so he saves it. He'll fire a quick 3. Bottoms right there in the eye of Drew Skimper. That's a second one of the night, 2 for 3 now from outside the arc.
The big man's lethal from deep. Inside again.
Beautiful find.
The ball didn't hit the floor. Northern Valley passed it 1, 2, 3, 4 times to get an easy bucket.
And the outside shooting from Northern Valley, it makes the whole defense suck up and go towards the perimeter right there, which left Foster Brands all alone.
They're doing a good job of speeding up the Titans. Kai Cox in, Foster Brands to sit, with Northern Valley up 39-15 in this one. Trying to get the ball in, they do to Peterson. 2 dribbles into the middle lane, good pump fake, and moved it around as Cox was in the air. Peterson went to the rim and scored.
Nice take.
The senior Peterson knows how to get it done. Inside out, this time it's Jeremiah Hansen's turn to shoot it. He comes up short. That's that 3 of them three-point lines.
Yeah, he was shooting back from the collegiate 3, not the high school 3. And if he would have been slid up just a little bit more, it would have went in.
So we talked about it in the girls' game. You can look in there and see that there's 3 three-pointer lines, 3 3-point lines painted on the court. That's a collegiate girls, a collegiate boy three-point line. And you'll see a lot of times in this tournament, a lot of shots come up short
a lot of deep balls.
Because the kids are shooting it for about 1 foot to 2 foot beyond what they're normally shooting at. It takes discipline to get to the right three-point line.
Yeah, a lot of spatial awareness is required on that one, and it's part of the tournament. I'm sure every team will start to adjust to it the more games they play out here, but it'll definitely get quite a few people probably in this first time around today, first set of games.
I, for one, enjoy this Colby Event Center, so if they got a few too many lines on the court, I don't care.
Add another one for all we care if you let us play here.
That's right. I'm an advocate that 1A state tournament should be hosted in the Colby Event Center. That's where I think it should be.
Okay.
And I also, if you want to step me off on my soapbox, I want two. I want 2 sub-states in this gymnasium.
Well, it has an auxiliary gym on the other side, and if you're not wanting to watch this one, or if you have another team that you're wanting to watch, there's another game going on right now in the auxiliary gym just on the other side of this wall. So pretty amazing that they can play two games at one time and allows you to run just a big tournament like this one.
The facilities can handle it. The people can handle it. It's an easy pick here for Bencomo's. He's going to challenge the big man. The big man says, no thank you, Brian.
Challenge accepted right there.
I might have turned it over, but that's the 6th block on the evening for Wolf, and a blocking foul here underneath will be called against Northern Valley, and to the line goes Czar.
Good take from Czar right there. Like I've said, I like that Triplains-Brewster has kept the aggression up and taking it at the defense when they get the ball down there.
Shot up and good for Nick. Nick's got another one coming into the game that we did not mention. Number 20 is now in there. Jet is a 5'5" freshman.
Jet Vazniska.
Vazniska, that is correct.
Vaznica.
Right?
I added too many S's. Jet Vaznica.
Sounds good. You can call him out. I'll call him Jet.
You just call him Jet.
Into the ball game, they get it to Wolf.
Jet calls for the ball, but they find Peterson down low. Kai Cox with the good defense. Oh, and he'll get called for the foul here as Peterson, I thought, was going to get knocked off of his footing there as Kai did a really good job putting the defense on him, but Peterson readjusted himself. Correct call.
Got him with the body and put him to the line. His first one off a little to the left.
Both teams sitting at 5 fouls apiece in the first half of action. Both shots are off.
And Skimper repays
taste
Wolf.
of his own medicine, perhaps. I think Skimper was looking forward to that one, as he's been blocked 2 or 3 times now by Wolf on this end.
They feed the big man after the block shot, and he puts the block in the easy basket in.
Cox with the good hustle play here. Pokes the ball away from Zur. Saves it, and Ben Como's got it going the other way. He'll do a little reversal there, and that's honestly.
That was a pretty good move. He just didn't cash it.
It was a good move, but, Wolf didn't even make a play, and he made a play because he was just there.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It makes people second guess and think about their shot in a lot of ways, but I like the creativity from Ben Como. Ben Como just takes it here, goes way around, finds Tallheim in the long corner, but this 3 is off. Rebound is from Brock Wolf. Titans are pushing. Back out to Wolf. He'll fire his third 3 to go into the game. He's now 3 for 4 from outside, and that was from the collegiate three-point line.
Yahtzee from the big man. Give him 3 of them. Outside, Ben Como will fire another 3. Long, no good. This one goes off of Hanson and out of bounds.
Into the game for the Huskies. It's Foster Brands wearing number 35 this game. We usually see him in number 32. And also Owen Hammond getting his first minutes of the day. Leo Hickert also back into the game for the Titans.
Northern Valley Junior Varsity did have a game last night where they faced off against the Junior Varsity from Phillipsburg. Brands with a steal, and he scores a quick bucket. Phillipsburg did win that one, but our Northern Valley boys fought hard, were just kind of outgunned on the evening. Czar at the three-point line took too many steps, and it's a travel call on the wing.
And freshman Gavin Tallheim in that game you talked about, what do you have, 30 points?
30 plus is what
30
it was
plus
sold.
points, so definitely starting to develop into quite the proficient scorer as well.
It was the one and only game I think I will not cover at Open Spaces Sports for basketball this season. Step back three I thought was coming from Kenton, and off the front iron for Foster. Wolf's got it, and Cox got his hand on it, but that's all it will be. It will be back over to the Titans with 1:45 to go here in the second quarter. Northern Valley leads 43-21. Schmidt has it turned over. Hansen
Not on
could.
the same page as Czar. Schmidt, though, with the good hustle to stop the layup from Hansen, but finds himself holding the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Huskies' ball once again.
And if you don't see that hustle, you might see some fireworks from Hansen there.
That's right. Wolf.
7th block on the first half for Brock Wolf. I'd like to see how many blocks he averages a night. And if Kai Cox gets this block off a Czar's shot. Kenton, after that flame-throwing hot first quarter, has yet to make a basket here in the second.
He's left all alone, though.
Talking about it, maybe it'll happen here. This one's short, no good. Guess what? He was on their own three-point line. Steal by Brands, over to Kenton, off glass and in.
We've seen Kenton, though, score from behind that collegiate three-point line that usually isn't there anyway in most gyms.
Wolf reverses it.
Schmidt.
Long three. This one's no good. Hammond with a rebound.
He doesn't care about the three-point lines. He'll fire one away from way downtown.
In the corner. Corner pocket three is no good for Foster Brands. Offensive rebound, Tallheim. It's like Owen doesn't want to shoot the ball, man. Shoot the ball, kid. That's why you're in the game.
Yeah, we've seen him score at a pretty good clip in some JV games.
Hansen with the hesitation will skip past to Tallheim. His three on the way. Long, no good. Follow rebound was more of a set there by Kai Cox. He missed it. Now Wolf's going to turn it over back to Hansen. Into the corner. 3-point shot for Foster, no good.
To ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
Second half action brought to you by Open Spaces Sports, here for your entertainment as Drew Skimper passes that one to Haley Hansen. Too bad she's a cheerleader. And will be a turnover on the first possession for Northern Valley as they still stay in this full court man pressure, and a drag of the back foot by Schmidt. Carson will be whistled for the turnover.
So we'll see what halftime adjustments Coach Wolf brings to the table to slow down these Northern Valley Huskies.
Looks like he went to I was going to say he went to a 3-2, but he's still in that 2-3. And ripping of the nylon, Jeremiah Hansen knocks in a three-pointer off the wing.
Wolf stuck, nowhere to go. Finally finds Schmidt with a little underhand toss. And we're getting in danger of the 10-second call, so they had to get it away.
And Schmidt will be whistled for a foul. First in the half for him. Kenton up high off of the high ball screen. Will let it go. Short, no good. Brands kicks it over to Gavin underneath. Fades just a little bit to get it over the big guy.
That's a tough shot.
And the big guy wins again.
Peterson had it on the wing, lost it. Bezer's right there to find it. Trying to feed it back into Peterson and can't get it past Drew Skimper. They find Hansen out in front. He misses the bunny. The freshman Gavin Tallheim with the cleanup.
Peterson tries to skip court again, and there's Skimper with it. And Skimper
pass.
Throws it back to Czar. Into the corner for Leo. Couple dribbles with the right hand. Now he's stuck. Beautiful pass inside for Peterson. Puts a two-pointer.
Good find and good shot there from Hickert and Peterson. And that's something that they can go back to the well to time and time again. Just good ball movement. Finding a way to unlock that defense.
Skimper with a nice touch inside with an easy 2. Czar makes his way around Gavin Tallheim, goes to the rim, has it blocked by Skimper from behind. 3-on-2 for Northern Valley. Lob up to Brands, and he doesn't attempt to go get it.
Logan Katz was who that was actually going to, the referee down there.
Logan didn't make a very good play on the ball either.
No. Wolf fires one across the court. He finds Leo Hickert, and he'll do a bounce pass there, and they do go back to the well right there to Ben Peterson.
2 little fancy dimes by Leo Hickert end up in 2 buckets for Mr. Peterson.
So the Titans showing signs of life in the transition offense.
Against that Northern Valley pressure, that's how you got to do it. You got to attack. High post, now they'll swing to Gavin. Gavin with the deep 3, long and no good. That Gavin has yet to get it dialed in from deep. Leo again, the facilitator.
Was looking for Peterson, but got smothered by the whole Husky defense. Brands just takes it away and takes it himself. Misses this shot. There's going to be a foul call underneath.
Kenton Tallheim will be whistled for it, as that's 2 missed layups for the Huskies in this quarter.
Yeah, missing the bunnies.
Cottontails are cold out there right now, man. They're easy to get.
Zur looks one down and fires away. He's off on his mark, though. Brock Wolf, the big man, cleans up the rebound. We get hit on his way up, and will go to the line for 2 shots. This has to be against Foster Brands. But I can't tell you because it's not up on the scoreboard.
It is something that we are handicapped from right now.
I don't like it.
We are on the opposite side of the gymnasium from the scores table. They do not put who the foul was up on our scoreboard in any way, shape, or form. So we kind of have to guess. So there's nothing wrong with AIM and I being a little referees up here, right? Because we don't have a choice.
Yeah, well, people who listen to us feel like we probably try to be referees most of the time anyway. So.
Maybe true. Maybe true.
Tallheim eyes one down, gives it up to his brother.
His baseline jumper is good. I like it when Kenton's got that shot going because you can't.
That is almost impossible to guard.
When he gets ran off the line, he's got that to turn to, and now Northern Valley doesn't get back, and they score again. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Sides sends in the bench just to get a little more energy in the game.
Yeah, it does feel a little flat in there right now from both sides. It's going to be on Skimper as he was trying to fight for that rebound. But Zur had better positioning on the ball and also got Skimper's own
checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
Another offense or turnover here.
Looked like they were playing jackpot with that throw.
500.
Yeah, calling it out in the air. It goes to the Huskies.
And play it in here to Kenton. Over to the far wing to Gavin. They'll go to the baseline now with Foster. Kenton back to Foster on the baseline. Takes his time, gets a good positioning, up and in and score it. He'll go to the line for the three-point play. Haven't hit the replay button much here tonight, but Foster using his experience right here, taking his time, getting him in the air. 7 block shots on the evening unofficially for Brock Wolf. Looking for another one, and Foster outwitted him there.
And you said it right there. He took his time. Patience is what set up this trip to the line for the and one opportunity. And he gets it to go in off the front iron.
One of the things they do here in the WKLL League tournament is they have a free throw contest.
Do we get to bring them that?
I think we get to see the championships. I don't know what broadcast it'll be on, but if it's out there, we'll do it. And Northern Valley's representation was by Foster Brands, the senior. I did not see who the Titans had shooting theirs, but each team gets a representative to shoot 25 free throws And the winner, of course, gets some sort of trophy. Why not?
Why not? I think Matt Stutzman won that one a couple times when we were in.
He did the old around the back free throw shoot.
Yeah. It worked.
It did.
He cashed in a lot of free throws in his time as a Husky.
What do you suppose he shot his senior year?
Do you have that?
Ooh, I do.
From the field or from the three free throw line?
From the free throw line.
His senior year? Man, that's tough. I'm going to say how about like a
Well, you can't. You got to continue to think because I'm still digging in through my phone.
okay. Well, I'm going to talk about the broadcast then while you dig through your phone. They swing the ball around well here. Find Tallheim. He'll drive in. Dish the ball down to Brands. Hickert might have got a piece of that ball, or maybe Foster thought he was going to because it was too strong and went over the rim. Heading the other way. Feeding the big man Brock Wolf inside. He'll fire his mid-range jumper away, and this one's off. Saved by Skimper. Throws it back in at Zer's feet, and he can't keep it. So it'll go back to the Huskies, and we've got a lot of subs coming into the game for Northern Valley here. Number 20, Kai Cox to throw it in. Jason Cox getting his first minutes. Number 22, the junior. Number 15, Owen Hammond back into the game. Number 10, Brian Bincoman for the first time tonight as well as Caden Lowry down there working in the post. Number 12.
So after some exhaustive research.
So
right?
does that mean he was top 5 all time in a season?
Well, here's even the funnier part. You ready?
Yeah.
So, Matt, I have no clue what you shot from the free throw line your senior year.
Oh.
But I do know what Nick did.
That's hilarious.
The little brother comes in at number 2 all-time
Really?
best free throw shooter for a season.
You want me to guess what that one was?
Yeah.
All time.
Well, the problem is he only shot 24 free throws, so I don't think this is his senior year because he would have maybe had a few more, and I don't remember what year he graduated exactly, but Nick Stutzman.
He graduated in 19.
So number 2 all-time at 83.3% for the season.
Okay, I was going to guess 82, so I would have been wrong anyway.
82 does make the top 5, but I've got these stats here.
So can I
given
guess
to
what
me.
number 1?
Oh, do you want to go to it? Do you want to go ahead and
No,
we'll
maybe
do
not,
all
maybe
free
not.
throw?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we can
no.
do all-time free throw.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
It's and good comment here because Owen Hammond just ripped that rebound down, and a lot of people say that he might play like his uncle, this man who leads all-time single-season free throw percentage. Can you name him?
Well, no, I'm going to guess a percentage.
Oh, you can name that too if you want.
I'm going to say it's like 87%.
So leading all-time in a single-season free throw.
That's really high. I'm going to say it's 85%.
84.8%, 28 of 33.
That's
In 1976-77 season, Mark Hammond. There you go.
That's a good shout-out.
Well, that's enough for this one. We'll get back to the WKLL stuff as the big man Brock Wolf is handling that ball now. He'll go deep to
I'm just
Schmidt.
a sucker for some trivia.
Oh, I love it. I love some trivia, and I got a couple of those given to me this week, and I knew that there's people at home would be interested in a few of them, tidbits. Mostly we do Northern Valley broadcast, so I don't have
Hey, if you've got the stats for the other team, send it over to Clint.
I would love
and
to have
we can
it.
do those as well.
I would love to have it. Schmidt goes to the rim, and it was just long, gets his own offensive rebound over to Peterson, weaves and wobbles all the way into the rim and scores. Peterson's probably got 10 tonight.
He's done a really good job down there working in between and like bobbing and weaving in between defenders to get his points. They have not come easy for the most part. This shot's long from Jason Cox. We'll see who touched it last. They're going to say it went off of number 22, also Hickert.
Leo and his brother is
You took my book.
Gavin.
Gavin Hickert.
Gavin, the 6-foot freshman, where's number 22. Shot no good, and gets the ball back to Wolf. 59-34 with 10 seconds to go here in this third quarter. They'll get the ball back to Wolf. NBA three-pointer on the way, no good. Jason Cox with the rebound with 3 and with 2. Whips it out for Kai. Can he get it up on the glass?
Concrete dreams into a reality with high-quality cement.
We tried to talk to you on the broadcast, but we forgot to turn up the mic. Nice.
We're back then.
Fade away here. And an offensive rebound and back out as Bencomo now steps into a passing lane, and he tries to go distance. Euro step, floated up. Holy cow, look at Brian Bencomo.
With the 2 hands behind, over his head, back to the basket, gets it to fall.
The rip, the hustle,
Acrobatics.
and the float up with the shot over his head. Brian Bencomo, gimme all 3.
Oh, well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's just the way the ball falls. It's good. Things continue to roll for the Huskies.
Liquid, not so golden. I thought he was going to put in that free throw as his confidence had to be sky high after making that last one. Hickert with it.
Webster fires it over to Schmidt. Back to Webster.
Peterson with it, and they're moving the ball back and forth with some velocity are these Titans, but Bencomo is in passing lanes left and right. Webster's going to float a 3 up. No good. Rebound put up and in by Brock Wolf. He's making his ticket to say, I belong in that all-tournament team.
That's right.
It's another
Especially
block
when he's
shot.
might lead the entire tournament in blocks. So that one hits the wall behind the basket.
I think they do a tournament team. Not for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry. Maybe we'll do an open spaces sports all tournament team. Who knows? They floated into Jason Cox in the middle lane. Now has to turn and fire back to Owen. His 3 on the way is long, no good. Kai with an offensive rebound, stick back. Put on 2 more. Schmidt back to Wolf. Inside they go to Peterson. Another steal by Bencomo. Goes around Schmidt. He's going to go to the rim and challenge the big guy. Gets it back to Cox. Floater with a little English will score 2 consecutive buckets for Kai.
Yeah, 2 trips down the floor, 2 good moves from the senior, Kai Cox, making the best of his minutes right now. This
Deep.
one off from Schmidt, but Wolf gets up and wins it. Kai Cox rips it away from him, finds Bencomo out front. Schmidt slows down Bencomo. Jason Cox is going to get fouled by Webster and go to the line for 2.
But there, right there, you can see it. Cox and Bencomo coming off the bench for Coach Sides and Coach Brands, playing hard and making good decisions with the basketball.
They are. They're flying around, playing good defense, and it's leading to good offense.
Jason actually can shoot the ball inside the 3-point line.
So that makes it a 30-point lead. Does that mean it'll be
As soon as the ball gets put back into play, it will not stop.
continuous clock the rest of this time? We have 6 minutes and 15 seconds now. The only thing that can stop it is a timeout.
Wolf with the crossover between the legs. Nice little dime inside to Peterson, and he was fouled by Owen Hammond to the line. Ben Peterson. As he eyes his first one and lets it go, goes off the back iron. Into the game is Jet and Leo Hickert. Second one off the front iron. Cox rips a rebound and pushes. 22. Inside, outside, Hammond, deep 3, off glass, no good. Kid needs to put the ball in the hole and go to the hole, right?
That was from way outside.
Way outside.
Schmidt tries to feed it to the big man inside here. Pestered by Kai Cox, but it doesn't matter that time as he turns and shoots over the defense.
Tough to stop when they get Brock the ball that
Tough
deep.
to stop. Cox puts a lot underneath that ball as he was trying to fire over Wolf, and he gets it back.
Thought about throwing a 3 up. Cox with a whistle, and he traveled with it.
Yes, he did. See, he hesitated on his three-point attempt as well. I guess he never had a three-point attempt. He thought about a three-point attempt.
Did. Into the corner for Jet they go. He'll line up a three-pointer, and that one's no good. Hammond had a rebound.
Letting it fly here in the fourth quarter.
Cross court they go to Jason. High ball screen from Lowry. He goes around the outside of it. Back to Owen Hammond. Now back to Jason in the corner. His three on the way in rhythm. No good this time. And it will be the Titans basketball. Schmidt has that ball. Another steal by Brian Bencomo. Hasn't played a whole lot of minutes, but he's got his hands on a whole lot of basketballs. They'll go inside to Kai. Floater's up, and he scored it again.
He's doing a great job with that turn move into the paint and just rising above the defenders right there.
Supporting today's broadcast is New Age Industrial.
Jet now inside. They'll go to Peterson, and he'll put the bucket in right through Lowry.
It'll be interesting to see the scorebook after this. It feels like Peterson has had himself a pretty good ball game on the offensive side.
And he's got a steal here.
It's just tough when you're playing a team that's going to get 70-plus points even on a good offensive night. That is a tough, tall task for any team.
Peterson has this one knocked away by Hammond, and it ends up in the hands of Bencomo. Quickly, he'll cross over, and now it'll go between his legs, somehow end up in Owen Hammond's hands. Into the corner they go for Kai. He's tripped up, and that is
going to go against Zur.
Zur will pick that foul up.
He doesn't know what else to do right there, but
Hickert will check into the game quickly as the clock is continuing to run. Ben Peterson, congratulations. You had a pretty good night, son. He'll take a seat over there by Coach Wolf as I try and fall off of my stand over here. Holy cow. Heart jumped a little bit there, Abe. Thought you were going to be solo for the rest of the way.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be pulling you back up here from your microphone cord. Guy Cox gets that shot blocked by Hickert, but it goes off of Cox last as they both tried to fight for possession of the ball after the block. This is Jet Vosnica with it.
Going against Northern Valley's 2-3 defense. Webster with it here. He'll skip the pass, and Brian Bencomo, another steal. Into the high post for Lowry. Up, no good.
It was a good shot selection from Caden Lowry there. Just can't cash in from 15.
Cox runs out of real estate, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Just over a minute left in action here. As the Huskies are going to come away victorious in this first round of the Western Kansas Liberty League tournament. There's the other game going on in the other gym right now, I believe, is to who will play them next.
White's basketball as that goes off the foot of Hickert. Deep into the corner, saved by Jason Cox. Heck of a catch. And he gets it over to Kai with a right hand, no good. He'll get an offensive rebound, up the glass and in. Kai's going to stuff the stat sheet tonight.
He has, and he's done the majority of his work here in the second half, but he's been doing great. He's been playing tough inside and sticking with those shots. And
does he have the
two
dunk?
More right here.
Oh, he doesn't have the dunk in him.
The knee brace adds too much weight to get up to the dunk, right?
Oh, well. Hickert is going to run with his layup, and layup's good for Gavin.
I don't know if you want the guy with the knee brace coming off the knee surgery going up and trying to dunk it. And Owen Hammond fires from three, drops it in for the Huskies. As this clock is going to run out, the Huskies finish this one up 74-42 over the Triplains-Brewster.